All right, y'all. We back. It's your boy G. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Okay, get the light on. It's your boy G with Alec and Matt yet again for another episode. Thank y'all for tuning back in. Thank you for watching our NFL episode we just did, just talking about Mahomes and Hurts and all of that. Thank you for watching our NBA discussion about the Lakers and all that's going on. Now past the trade deadline and all of that. And we're now here for All-Star Weekend to discuss the things that are happening this weekend. There's a lot of fun stuff going on in Utah. Not something that we say too often, but excited for this weekend and looking forward to all the events that are going down. So we're going to jump into all of that, make some predictions. We're going to do our own version of the draft for the NBA All-Star Game as they're doing their own pickup style game now and all of that. And we're going to have some fun with it all and excited to get to it. So like, review, subscribe, all that good stuff for us. And let's get to it, man. It's going to be a fun one. All right, All-Star Weekend. I'm very excited to tune into at least some of this. At least some of the games should be good, shooting contests and all of that. So yeah, good stuff ahead. We're gonna jump straight into predictions. Where do you guys want to start? Well, stuff going on this weekend. There's a skills challenge that should be pretty fun. There's a 3-point contest that has a good group, dunk contest, and we'll save the All-Star game for last. But I'll let you guys pick where you guys want to start with it all.
Matt, you care?
I mean, we could go in order. Are we doing any Rising Stars stuff or just jump into the skills challenge?
We'll skip tonight because by the time folks see this, the Rising Stars will already have happened. So we'll skip that and we'll go straight to Saturday stuff. So you want to see
the skills.
Going into the skills challenge.
Yeah. I think that comes first.
Okay. And I'll open this up for everybody to see who's playing and all that.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Yeah, I need to see this because I don't know.
So
yeah, I've got the Giannis, the Antetokounmpos again.
They're running it back.
should be good stuff. I got zoom in just a little bit. Okay,
that's okay.
Cool. So skills challenge is Saturday. They got the 3 teams this year. They don't have a few times they mixed in WNBA players and old.
Yeah, that was a while ago now.
Yeah, but this time now they have the Jazz. They have the Antetokounmpo brothers, who I think won last time, right? That's why they're back in it. They were in it.
They were in it. I don't remember who won though.
Well, then they're just highlighting Giannis then. So salute to them for keeping keeping it a family affair. The Antetokounmpo brothers are in there. The Jazz being the home team here, it being in Utah, have a team representing them. And then they have a rookie team with Paulo Banchero, Jaden Ivey, and Jabari Smith Jr. On that team as well. So we'll speed through this. Who you guys got in the skills challenge?
No Laurie, I'm taking as a sign of disrespect. No, but he probably was just more focused on the All-Star game since he's started this year. I think I like the Team Jazz the best, actually, just from the shooting aspect as well. Because I know that's a component, the shooting and the passing aspect. I feel like I remember Thanasis kind of struggling when the Antetokounmpo brothers did it last year.
Understood.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Team Jazz, actually, the hometown team.
Matt, who you got in that?
I'm gonna go with Team Rooks because they have a sleeper agent on Team Jazz and Walker Kessler.
A sleeper agent?
Yeah, he's a rookie. I mean, who's to know what side he's on?
I get you. I actually wanted to go Rooks as well. I think that's a good squad that can get you all you need in regards to the passing and all of that. But I switch up. I'll go with Giannis and I'll go with the experience with them being in it a few times now.
Okay.
They want Giannis wins it, so good stuff there.
That's team effort.
Team effort, yeah.
What do I have next here? Okay, we'll jump straight into this one. Dunk contest. They got Mcclung, who's from the G League. They got Jericho Sims from the Knicks, Kenyon Martin Jr. from the Rockets, and Trey Murphy from the Pelicans in there. We can debate how good the group is as a whole, but they should put on a decent show, hopefully. Who you guys got? Alec, again, we'll start with you.
I'm not familiar with Jericho Sims' work. I apologize, Jericho.
He's a big guy that can jump for real. So I think he has some creativity. I think he'll put on a show for us.
Alex the Casual?
Yeah, he's got a dope name. I've seen him play. I saw him play like one of those Knicks games, but I'm not watching a whole lot of Knicks basketball. Let's be frank here.
He's gonna put you in the walls of Jericho, man. Watch out.
It's a great name. I can't lie. Murphy has surprising bounce. I was surprised how high he can get up, actually. Same with Kmart Jr. And then Mcclung is probably going to be the one trying the hardest. Him not even being an NBA player at this point.
Sure.
For me, I think it's between him and Kmart. I feel like Mac's the popular answer, so I'm going to go with Kmart Jr.
Real quick, I got KJ too. I think KJ's gonna put on a good show for us. So yeah, very excited to see how he goes. He's a sleeper for me, I guess, if we're going that way. Is Jericho? I think Jericho can really get up. And in a field where I guess it's pretty even, I think him being the big man that has some creativity there and all of that. I think him jumping high and doing his thing there. He has had highlights of him getting his head over the rim and all that kind of stuff. I think that will impress folks. So Jericho could put up a good effort too. So yeah, those two. Matt, how about you?
Mac, I think he came out and said at some point, he's like, I'm going to attempt 2 dunks that have never been done before.
I like it.
I mean, that's what the dunk contest needs. But when I hear that, I'm also hearing I might not be able to finish.
Yeah, it might take 7 attempts or whatever.
We're scarred
from him. There was a Celtics Pelicans games I watched where Trey Murphy had like 5 or 6 dunks, like, saturated. So I think I'm going with him.
Okay.
It's like every time
he's got surprising bounce.
Yeah, definitely got to respect it. So good stuff there. Excited to see how that plays out. Though we sped through those two. Let's see if this will slow us down a little bit. This surely will be a good one. 3-point contest.
You know who I'm going with.
Tyrese Halliburton, Tyler Hero, Buddy Hield, Kevin Huerter, Red Velvet, Dame Lillard, Lauri Markkanen, Julius Randle, and Jason Tatum all are in here. And it should be a real fun group there. But this has become the highlight of Saturday night for many folks as the best event. I guess real quick, should this event be last on Saturday night, or you should want the dunk contest last?
I think the dunk contest can be the best when the guys perform, and I like the group they have this year for the most part. So I'm fine with leaving the dunk contest last. But I understand the arguments because the previous years have been rough.
Yeah, I might change it just because I feel like the last time the dunk contest really was the grand finale, you saw Shaq on the sideline with like the camcorder up to his eye. So
Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon gave us some good shows for sure.
The judges, I don't know, they didn't ruin it, but the judges messed that one up. Like I still feel like I feel like because the judges messed that one up, there isn't like the iconic dunk. Like I think it would have been Eric Gordon going over the mascot under his legs, but you know.
I've seen real quick since you guys brought it up. I'll pull the image back up for the dunk contest for the moment. I've seen a lot of folks recently, I guess, bring up that LeBron in a way ruined the dunk contest by being the first big superstar not to do the dunk contest, and a lot of folks, I guess, followed after him and not doing that. Maybe it's me.
I don't know if I can just put the blame on LeBron for that, but
I'm not fully pointing LeBron. I'm saying before him, we at least would see Kobe at least did the dunk contest once. We would see Jordan that did it a few times. Like guys of that status, well, at least getting there once. Brian was the first big name like that to be like, I'm not doing it. And yes, it was because there were already other guys that were of dunking wise were of equal stats or whatever. Dwight and all those guys that did it still put on great shows. But once LeBron was like, I bounced out, I guess it gave some wiggle room for others to follow suit. Any thoughts on that?
I know we like to heavily scrutinize LeBron on this podcast, but I can't put the weight of it on his shoulders.
I'm not putting the full weight. I'm just saying
I was going to say,
he was the first to do it. I'm not putting the full weight on him. We were just going to tell those he was winning the first. We never had to see a LeBron dunk contest, and we would like to see it.
You can tell those sources came from G.
Yeah, G's trying to get this agenda off right now.
No, to your point.
I mean, young LeBron would have been dope to see in it. At this point, I don't care about seeing LeBron in a dunk contest, though.
No,
I'm not saying he's being there or anything like that. I'm just saying people have pointed out that him never being in it gave some room for others to decline as well. So what we see now is his fault or anything like that. But
my real point is that I don't think it's obviously unfair to put that on one person. But I think more of what might have done it is like the era of social media, like. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm on a high horse here, but, you know, like that's kind of when you saw like, you know, that Dwight Howard, Nate Robinson era, like, you know, Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon are both great players now, but they weren't exactly that when those dunk contests were happening. And I think a lot of that is like, you know, there's a lot of risk involved and the reward isn't that great.
Yeah.
Like, sure. Like, you know, like I feel like the last player to maybe have like the dunk contest be like a huge moment for them is maybe Vince Carter. Like I know the Dwight Howard, Superman cape one, all that, but like, so there isn't a huge potential for reward there. And then if, you go wrong, like you mess up your dunk or any of that stuff, or like even then, even if you win this dunk contest, like Zach LaVine, like the big story, like I brought up earlier, was people saying Aaron Gordon should have won it. So like, I feel like it's just the reward isn't really there anymore.
He did it twice. Like he came back even after getting slided and got slided a little bit again too. So
they say if they made him an all-star, he would do it, but they make him an all-star, so it is what it is.
Yeah, he tried it. He tried it.
Yeah, but sorry.
They should have just named him an injury replacement at this point,
right? Guys tried to bow out to let him in, but they still wouldn't give it to everybody else. So be it. But now we are here, and there's a good group still. And again, excited to see
I'll say
put out for us.
Like there is like maybe a slight merit to the idea of what you're saying, G, as far as the top of the top stars.
I'm not saying it. I just asked what I saw.
No, I'm saying like what you heard. The idea that you proposed to us, like you brought it up. That's all I'm saying. I think there's some merit to it, like the number one guy in the league not doing it or whatever. But I think some of these like young stars, they shouldn't be like scoffing at the idea of being in the dunk contest. Like young Zion and Ja Morant and that kind of thing. Like those guys, I think are guys that should have at least done it at least once. So
got it. So yeah, it's what it is. But again, good group here, and excited to see what they put out for us on Saturday. Back to where we were with the where is this at? The 3-point shooting contest. Good group of guys here, excited for it all. Alec, you said you already know who your guy is. Who you rolling with for this one?
You already know. You already know who I'm going with. It's the marksman. It's Lauri Markkanen, absolutely. I think he's a underrated shooter. He was hitting them back in the Arizona days at a high clip we saw, and he's continued that in his NBA career. First time All-Star starter, breakout year. There's a lot of good shooting here. I think he's probably a dark horse pick just in comparison to some of the other guys here. Mm-hmm. But I like him to surprise some people and maybe win it. I think my second pick would probably be a Dame, but I got to go with my guy, my baby boy, Lauri Markkanen.
I feel that, and I would rock with him too because he is an Arizona boy. But I got to rock with Red Velvet, man. I got to go Kevin Huerter.
He's been slumping. He's been slumping heavy.
But I think he's been too focused on trying to get ready for the 3-point contest. So that's
why that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Lacking a little bit. It happens. It happens.
Anti-shade and sharp.
Right? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think Kevin will lock in for this and get the job done. I think he definitely will be fun to watch there. And I'll say him, and then I guess I'll put Lauri as my sleeper, I guess, as the 1-2 that I'll pick for that group. But definitely those two I'm excited to see put up performances. Matt, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'd love to see Tatum win it, just as a Celtic, but I don't see that happening. I feel like it doesn't really work with his shot form too much.
Based on the picture, or just based on in real life?
I mean, and in real life,
they all look good in the picture.
Yeah,
except for Julius. Yeah,
you're dirty.
I feel like I don't know, just something about like the high release. I feel like it'll take a while. Like he won't take as long as Tyrese Halliburton. I'm kind of worried about him being able to finish because his shot is just so slow. Yeah. Like either he'll be rushing to try to make the clock and it won't be his normal form, or he'll get like 20 shots up. But yeah, I think my pick was going to be Red Velvet with UG. But I think I'll pick Buddy Hield just because I like those type of spot up shooters.
Red Velvet getting last.
He's not getting last. There's no way he's getting last.
Hey, come on. Julius Randle's in this picture, man.
Hey, there's no need for that. Oh, man.
There's a hot take. Tyler Herro's going to be last. He's going to be too. He's going to be partying too much during this weekend. He's not going to be focused at all.
Nah.
Yeah, all that soda pop in Utah is going to have
all that soda out there. But it should be good stuff. So you got Buddy Hield and your sleepers, Jason, I guess you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, so it should be good. Dame will put up his own biting effort as well. Tyrese, if he finishes, will be great. They said Julius is going to be building a mansion over there. We'll see.
Oh my God.
But
it's disrespectful.
It should be a good time either way. So
Julius might be, if Julius wins, I think he'll be the first ever contestant to bank in the majority of his shots.
Oh my God. Why is there so much Julius disrespect?
So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm very, very excited for that. So this one dude kind of wants to see Ben Simmons in there with.
Oh man, gotta love IG comments.
They gotta have a contest one year, just all the worst shooters in the league, and see how they do. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, good stuff there.